Bobs, congratulations on your new series Wondla on Apple TV Plus.
Thanks, Gig. Appreciate it.
Hey, it is such a wonderful series, but we want to hear it from you is what do you suppose is the magic and fascination that Tony has created for this universe of Wondla?
Well, I know that, well, there's a couple of ways to look at that. From a story standpoint, Tony has a young daughter when he was writing the book, and he wanted to write a story about preparing someone to go out into a world that's different than the world you went out in, which is what you're doing as a parent, right? And but he took that idea and expanded it into like the extreme, like the last girl going out into an alien world. And I have a daughter the same age as his, and so I could totally relate to it from that standpoint. And then I know, again, Tony can speak to it more than me, but I know Tony's design is a fantastic illustrator, and he loves to look to nature and things for his inspiration. So things like the Otto character is a water bear, which is a tiny little microscopic thing in our world, but because of the alien sort of terraforming has gotten huge. So he likes to tether all of his stuff to a truth. Like the pillar guards have very kind of a tapeworm like feel to them. So it's fun because it feels familiar, but it's alien.
Now, you're no stranger to other IP, especially with Wanla here. How much constraint do you have if you want to change a little bit in accordance to the artwork or the story?
So yeah, I'm sure it's different on every show, but for us it was great because we worked right. Tony was with us the whole time. The way we like to work at Skydance, the way I like to work is everybody has a voice, and you want a great idea can come from anyone, and so it was very important that we were adapting Tony's books, and it's great that Apple TV committed to the whole trilogy so that we could really plan out the whole series and not have to wait for a pickup to decide, to figure out whether we were going to continue or not. So because of that, we were able to plan out the whole thing. Tony Terlisi was right there with us, and so any changes to designs or story, he was a part of that. And I admire his. He actually found it really fun to get the toys out from years ago for him and play with them again.
And did you play with the toys too?
Well, I mean, the not the literal toys, although I'm sure he would have brought, if we wanted to, he would have brought some toys over. But just the idea of getting Eva and Otto and all these characters out again and exploring the same story or variations of the story with them, I think was exciting for him.
Now, was there any much of a debate on trying to debate between making this into a series rather than a movie?
No, it was always intended to be a series. And I will say, again, here at the Skydance Animation, we're really committed to quality as well as, and then Apple TV Plus was committed to the whole trilogy. So from the outset, everybody was like, let's realize this in its fullest form. And limited series allowed us to, I think, incorporate more of the story than you might have if you had been limited by time. And also, we were really interested in giving the audience a feature level quality experience from an animation standpoint, but almost a depth of series you get from a high quality limited series. So it's kind of the best of both worlds.
And one last thing, I know Skydance also made Luck, and we kind of get that how can you say that the appearance of Luck into the series. How intentional was that, and why did you guys want to do that?
Well, we had this environment of human the collection of human antiques. There were some in Caruncle's shop, and in this sort of warehouse. And so we wanted a device that would allow Queen Oho and Eva to sort of kind of be together with and be able to do together. So the idea of a pinball machine came up. And then we thought, why not do a Luck themed pinball machine? So we pulled a lot of pinball machine designs from the past, the way they would paint the cabinets and things like that in maybe the 50s pinball machines, and then created with the artists from Luck a Luck pinball machine. I'm not giving it away, but that's okay. And then it is Simon Pegg doing the voice on the Pinball Machine as well, just so we made sure we followed through on that.
Most excellent, Bobs. Thank you very much for carrying this conversation with us for Wondla. I already want the second season, so it is so terrific to watch.
As soon as I'm done here, I'll go keep working on it.
All right, thank you. Appreciate
Thanks.
it.
Cheers. Bye bye.